Bitcoin end of the year target 46,000. It still looks like it's in play, guys. What's up? Crypto Savvy here. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Wednesday. We're going to take a look at the charts, see what's going on. We're going to take a look at Litecoin first and see what's going on with Litecoin. Then we're going to move on to Bitcoin. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you why I believe we'll hit 46,000 by the end of the year. And I'll be showing you the Bitcoin daily chart versus gold weekly chart. So definitely stick around and check that out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, guys. I really appreciate it. Let's get into the video and see what's going on. Also, check out the affiliate links down below and the free Discord. Awesome community, guys. Check it out. Alright guys, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view on the market only. Anybody that's doing any trading or investing in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market can be extremely volatile and risky. Also, keep in mind, it's still a speculative market. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose. With that being said, if you're new here, you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos, smash those likes, leave your comments, let me know what you think, and definitely don't forget to check out the Discord, guys. You'll love it. It's an awesome community, great group of people in there. So, all right, let's take a look real quick. I got to zip through this. I am running late, so we're just going to do a quick run through. All right, we were looking at this as a cup and a handle. Our target off of that cup and handle for Litecoin is still, guys, my 180 range. So that's definitely still my target here. And I do believe we can obviously go much higher than that. We'll take a look in the 4 hour and take a look at these other targets. But I do want to show you, if we were to break up out of this rising wedge here, my target's 263. And again, guys, that doesn't mean we shoot straight up. It's just, you know, we'll have a lot of up and down in there, a lot of resistance. But if we were to wait till, if we were just to move up slowly here, hit the 180 and break out over here, I believe the measured move off this wedge would be 300. That's where I get the $300 target there. Now let's look into the RSI and try to see what's going on here. I know a lot of people are getting scared. Litecoin's going to tank, blah, blah, blah. Remember, guys, Litecoin pulled us out of the bear market. Now Bitcoin's taking its turn and Litecoin will come back. So anyways, looking at this in the RSI, obviously we had this rising channel since back in November. And we broke out of it here with like a little bear trap and then broke into a falling channel, guys. I believe we could come possibly down to test the bottom of this channel before our next move up. I do believe we have another move up, guys. So yeah, just my belief and my opinion, guys. Don't trade off my opinion. Let's look at the 4 hour. And same thing, looking like we're wanting to move up, come test the top of this falling channel again. If you guys want to know about all this stuff, just check out my prior videos. You'll see how it led up to it. All year, I've been keeping you guys in tune with my views of the market. So, and we've been dead on all year. So you can go back and check the videos all the way from December when I started posting them, when I called the bottom. When everybody else was super bearish. There's people that claim they called the bottom. They did not. Anyways, yeah, check out my videos. And, you know, I'm just try to be straightforward with everybody. I hate that people are losing money paying these guys that are acting like they're great analysis when they just follow each other. If you watch one, you watch them all because they just mock each other, guys. Do your own charting, learn your own charting, join our Discord. There's a lot of people helping each other out in there, and you'll be amazed what you can do on your own without paying these guys for stuff that's absolutely free. You can find everything free on the internet that they're trying to sell you. Don't get ripped off, guys. Please stop getting ripped off by these guys that claim they can teach you to trade and be an ultimate trader or whatever. Half them guys I don't even think trade. So let's look at the price action here, and we'll look at the targets real quick. Take a look at the bearish scenario first, guys, which less and less and less likely. The bearish scenario, way less likely. So anyways, I had this target of 123. It still could possibly happen, guys. We could ride all the way over to this channel. Move this over here. Still a possibility, but I don't see it happening. If we did hit the 123, 122, 123 area, whoops, move that back. we did hit that area and we fell through, we'd be looking at the 112 area. And if that fell through, then my ultimate bottom, our worst case scenario, would be around the $60 range, which you can see we had a lot of resistance over here, which would become new support. I don't see that happening, but we do need to keep an eye on it just in case, guys. I got to be prepared for what the market gives us. But what I'm looking at is the bullish scenario. This is my next target. I had this as a rising wedge. Changed it over last night. If you watched the live video, looking at this as a smaller rising channel now. And if we just did a rising channel measured move, if we break out the top, we're around that 168 range, which we've been looking at for quite some time, guys. So if we were to pop out, you know, way over here, we would get resistance off this line. But I do believe we're going to break this line, this top line of this rising wedge. And when we break that, I do believe that's going to become our support. So all you guys getting bearish on Litecoin, you know, I don't see a reason to be bearish on it, honestly. I think Litecoin is performing awesome. Like I said, it pulled us out of the bear market, guys. It's taking a break. Litecoin busted its ass. Anyways, looking at this as a bull flag, we would measure this as a flag pull here. And I'm going to get rid of this one here. Get that out of there. All right, looking at this as a flag pull, the measured move out of that, if we broke out, guys, would be up to that 194, 195 range. Definitely possible. Remember the cup and handle target of 180 right here. But looking at this, I do believe we're probably most likely going to head up to the 194 area and then to our higher targets after that. And this 217 area is, show you real quick how I got that. If you look at this rising wedge, the top of the rising wedge here, and use the bottom of this broadening wedge, this is the yellow broadening wedge here, using that top resistance line and using the top or bottom support line of the blue wedge I have drawn in here. The measured move, if we were to break out up there, would be same thing, right in that 195 to 200 range. So there's a lot of stuff pointing up to there, guys. I definitely think it's possible. And as you can see, if we came straight up, we could run right into this trend line that I have drawn off these peaks right here. That would get us up to the 195 to $200 area. So I'm definitely still bullish here, guys. There's no reason to not be bullish here. So that is my opinion. Please do your own due diligence. Let's look at Bitcoin. And looking at Bitcoin, we had our measured move of the break of this rising broadening wedge, which was the 9600 area. Blew through it, and you can see I have my targets up here, and I have these ones in gray. I still believe we're most likely headed up to this 13,600 range, and I'll show you why here in a minute. But yeah, everything's looking beautiful. As you can see, I got rid of that $67,000 or $6,700 target, 67 to 7,000. I'm seeing this as a worst case scenario now, guys. You know, if we did have a blow off top and come straight down that, you know, all the bears are talking about, I guess I could move it back over here somewhere in this area. Again, this is not exact target. This is just looking at this as the new support. But I believe we created a new support, and we're going to look at that in the daily Bitcoin chart when we compare it to gold, which is a lot higher support, more around this range, the $10,000 area. So pretty exciting times, guys. Life-changing opportunities ahead of us. Just stay calm. Learn to keep your emotions out if you're trading. If you're hodling, there's nothing wrong with that. Dollar cost averaging, you know. So anyways, exciting times, guys. Very, very, very exciting times. Let's go into the RSI. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's go into the RSI and look at the price action in the RSI. If you remember, we've been talking about coming back up and touching this line, possibly this line up here, which was resistance way back here in 2017. So definitely a possibility going up through here, but I am looking at this to be the top out part for now. And keep in mind, guys, when this corrects like this, It doesn't have to be as bad as it looks. We need corrections. There's nothing wrong with corrections, guys. It just keeps the market strong. It's very strong, obviously. Now let's go into, so yeah, I think we have a little bit more to go right here until we come down, and we might, you know, bounce around here for a little bit, but we can get higher highs in here. Obviously, look what we did here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Each time, look at these where they peaked out, and then we got higher highs. Each time we went up, and we're still doing it. We still have room to do another higher high, guys. So I want to go into the 4 hour now and look at that. And we talked about this last night. Yesterday morning, I talked about this would possibly form a inverse head and shoulders, and that's exactly what it did. And I'm still looking to come touch the top of this. That's why I believe we have higher to go in this move before a correction. And by correction, I don't mean, you know, this will come down and correct this RSI, but the price action can remain super bullish. And I'll show you an example right here. If you just look at the action, look at this peak here, which lines up with this one. This peak here lines up with this one. And look how the RSI came down to reset, guys, which was hidden bullish divergence. We were getting lower lows in the RSI, higher lows in the price action. I believe that's probably what's going to happen here. And we might bounce around in this area. But like I said, I do believe we have another push up, and we may bounce around in this area here. Zoom in so you can see that right in here. Now let's take a look at the price action in the 4 hour. And I'll show you this other target also. So starting out here, we had measured this as a flag pull, and this being the bull flag. And if we took our measured move and put it up here, that's what gets me to that 13.6. So I still believe it's extremely possible we're going there. We have room in the RSI to get up there. So I do believe it's most likely we're headed to that area before we see some sideways action. And after we hit this area, and guys, I could be off. Obviously, these aren't exact targets. You know, we could go to 13.4, 13.8, whatever. But you see these targets hit here. I'm going to keep these here. We've had these targets for weeks now. I'm going to keep them here, but I'm going to get rid of the... No, I'm going to keep it all there. For now, I did clear up the charts a little bit, best I can, so it's easier for you guys to see. But yeah, the bearish case scenario, guys, we come down, we break back through this support, break through this support, blah, 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 get down to 8,000. Absolute worst case scenario right now, 8,000. But I do believe there's way more support before that, right around in here, obviously, $10,000 range. I don't see us breaking that, and I'll show you why in the charts here in a minute. Let's take another look. I drew this other trend line coming off of these peaks here from all the way down here. And if we looked at this as a broadening wedge here, and we did a measured move off of there, that gets us to the 14.6 area. Like I said, doesn't mean we go straight up. We come up, we probably hit our target in here somewhere and get some sideways action, and then our next boost up. So keep that in mind, guys. This big, huge correction everybody's calling for could happen. I don't believe it's gonna, because it doesn't have to. And if everyone's expecting it, chances are it's not going to happen. Look at the people that have been waiting for the huge correction since way down here in 5,000. They're waiting for a pullback. No pullback. Way up here, we got to 8,300. They're waiting for a big pullback. No huge pullback. I mean, we had a decent one, but guys, it's got to correct. Anyways, that is what I'm seeing for now, guys. Yeah, these are my targets. Like I said, I'm looking to get to the, you know, between, let's say, 13.2 to 13.6 somewhere, and then get some sideways action. Maybe come down, test this area for support again. We're testing it for resistance right now, as you can see in here. But yeah, I believe we'll probably bounce around in this area. If not, we might bounce out around this area. So keep an eye on the price action. Don't get all stressed out, guys. Quit watching them fuddy guys that just copy each other, and you know they're looking for the bearish scenarios and steering towards them. If you've followed my channel, we've done extremely well. I was getting mocked and called names and stuff for being overly bearish or overly bullish and dangerously bullish. Look at us now, guys. Just saying, man. Let's look at the gold or the Bitcoin daily chart versus the gold weekly chart. And this is my target area for the end of the year, between 46 and 47,000. And guys, I do believe that's modest. We could go much higher. We'll have to see what the price is doing when we get up in that range. But I do see this definitely possible by the end of the year, possibly within a few months. And I'm going to show you why here in a minute. But let's I'm going to click over to the gold weekly chart. Yes, it's a weekly chart. It's a different time frame, but a pattern is a pattern, guys, and this pattern is playing out. And I've been telling people, and you know, I could be wrong. There's no doubt about it. I could be wrong, but I am pretty damn confident. I believe in patterns, and I believe in them playing out. Now let's click over. As you can see, I think we're right about here. I raise this up, and you can see this trend line I put here from where we had support in the bear market. Couple touches of support there, and then resistance before the breakdown. We've broke through that over here. This is the area I believe we're at, guys. We could go up much higher, and if you look to where it goes here, that's around the 17K range on Bitcoin, the second peak. And then it came down and retested this white trend line. Let's go back over here. Same thing. We came up, we broke this. This was our support, and then resistance. We broke out of it here. We could come up, and our peak, which is right over here, our second peak, is around that 17K. Do we go that high and then correct all the way back down to 11,000? Possible. I don't know that we'll go that low, but we will have a correction here, guys. Just I advise people not to panic. You know, depending on what you're doing, trading, everybody's different. Everybody's trade style is different. You know, everybody's risk management's different. Everybody's risk tolerance is different. So it all depends on you. You got to learn who you are and what you're doing and what your goals are. As everybody knows, I hold my Litecoin and my Bitcoin. I trade leverage on Bitcoin, and I take my profits from that, and I buy more Bitcoin and Litecoin. I don't care what the price is right now. I truly, firmly believe this is where we're headed, guys. I don't know how else to put it, but these are my thoughts and my ideas. They're not a guarantee. I'm not a prophet. But I don't know. I can't explain it any much better, but if you look at how gold bottomed out here, just like Bitcoin, 2 touches on that bottom trend line, we had the same thing in Bitcoin, guys. Pattern is a pattern. Show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. Still waiting on huge news. We got the Ledger X news yesterday about the ETF for retail traders approved. It's a matter of time. The real ETF's coming, guys, for institutional investors. And I believe that's probably what the big news is going to be. All you got to do is see what happened to gold when they approved the ETF. Bam. This is going to be an amazing year. Life-changing opportunities. I can't stress it enough. I'm so happy to be in crypto right now. I don't mean to sound like I'm hyping this all up, guys. I just really, truly believe this. I'm not just pulling shit out of my ass like a lot of people. But this is where I'm at with it. Yeah. Let's look at the, real quick, we're going to go look at the RSI. Also, another thing, we've been looking at this gold Bitcoin chart, guys, since January. And it's just been amazing. Amazing guiding us through this bull market. 2013 bull market, drew a trend line in here with the bear market. We had 2 touches of resistance on the trend line, broke through, bull market began. 2017 bull market followed by the bear market, 2 touches of resistance on the same trend line, boom, bull market. Now we're going to look at the monthly. Get rid of that. Monthly. 2013 bull market followed by the bear market. Each one of these arrows represents a new low in the RSI, and there's 4 of them. And then what do we have? A bull market. 2017 bull market followed by the bear run. What do we have? 4 arrows representing new lows in the RSI, just like over here. The only difference is, guys, this is going to be a lot quicker. So That's my opinion and view of the market. If you enjoyed the video, definitely consider subscribing by clicking the Crypto Savvy logo above my head. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos, as I do post videos every day. I've been coming on live every once in a while too. Also, guys, smash the likes, leave your comments, let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, guys.